Alright. I am on KR. Yes, indeed. And you might ask, why am I on KR? I'm gonna be showcasing a few things that I think you guys should know. So, without further ado, I'm going to announce that there's a few disclaimers. Obviously there's no sound in the KR version because I'm using the mobile app right now. Other than that though, I definitely do want to tell you guys that we have some news, and I'll just be reading it out for you guys. So for the 20th, we have the Alex banner, Lyudmila Battle Pass, Maze Event Part 1, including the shop which gives 4 maze pieces for counters, new ship package, special medal package, and an enchant attendance event. And then for the 27th, the week after, Awaken Lee Soo-yoon, Vice President Classified banner. This is going to be our new Awaken units, and we also have an Old Admin rerun, as well as Maze Event Part 2. And then for the 3rd of November, we have the Ifrit banner and a ESTAQUE banner. ESTAQUE banner. And we also have an Operator Lena banner rerun. That's pretty much it for our schedule. And for the miscellaneous things that could be Beto, but might be a thing, we could have the Halloween event, we can have a Halloween skin shop, attendance event, and T6 raid equipment package. We can also have the Alpha Trucks challenge mode and Chloe's credit search challenge mode that we had thought it was going to be released last week or this week. But of course, it's probably Beto, so don't really worry too much about that. Other than that, let's just go over some of the units that are going to be released soon. So the first unit that we're going to be going over is Alex. Where is she? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. We already went over Lyudmila, so there's no reason to actually go over that. But I do want you guys to see this as well. Damn, why is the screen so small? Kind of irritating, but whatever. This should be good enough, I think, right? Alright. So, here is Alex. So, as you can see, she has 2 slow but heavy attacks. And she also has a special that is a big cleave as well, giving her a buff. Now, the abilities that she has are obviously her basic attack, which is an AoE damage. Her passive is Damage Limiter, which detects stealth and also activates when her health drops below 50%, giving her an additional attack, and all attacks create a barrier equal to 3% of max HP for 5 seconds. At skill level 5, attack up to 50% based on HP loss as well. Immunity to hit stun and special or lower skills during the barrier. Now Life Overdrive, the special you just saw right there, amplifies her device output, temporarily reinforcing her physical capabilities, inflicts AoE damage in front, and increases max HP by 25%. 50% instead at level 5, and removes one non-permanent buff on the enemy. Now, the max HP doesn't increase her current HP as it is max HP, but any heals or barriers she receives during that time that are percentage based and is based off her max HP is obviously increased because her max HP has been increased by 50% up to 150% HP. So it's a very useful tool if you have certain characters with your team. Now her ultimate, Sidechain Compressor, maximizes her device output and causes an underground explosion, dealing AoE damage, and damage is increased to 50% based on her missing HP. That is her ults right there. Let's see if we can get a far look on this. It's a very, very long range. So that's Alex. We already went over Leonmilla. So next unit up that is coming up, that is new, and I think is our last showcase here, is Awakened LSY. Now she's a very, very interesting counter. She is a Awakened SSR Ranger counter, that's flyer, and she's a 5 cost. She's a very, very good guild co-op character, as well as Danger Close, and Shadow Hall as well. So she's pretty decent overall in PvE. She's definitely in my top, what was it? So for my Holy Trinity, I had a Suyun, I had a Yuna, I had a Jushun, and I had Awakened. Who's the fourth one? Ministra. So runner-ups would have been one of the snipers, preferably Amy in my opinion, and then Yumina and ALSY. So she's definitely up there in the good PvE units. So as you can see right there, her ETB is indeed a damage ETB. She quickly enters battles and attacks all units when deployed. In Gauntlet, additionally inflicts damage on air units except for ship by 33% of their current HP. So very good sniper. Grants all non-awakened ranger counters immunity to hit stun from special order skills as well, and the buff also gives 30% skill haste. Shows she is a very, very nice buffer in terms of rangers. Her basic attack fires a blaster, inflicting AoE damage on and around the target. In Gauntlet, aerial melee attacks also additionally inflict damage by 20% of current HP. Area targets hit by her melee attack also receive minus 100% healing for 20 seconds. Very useful in terms of that. So if we can see right here, let me see if I can get them closer. So, big old damage, and let's see the melee in action. So you can see right there is a very, very strong sweep. It's a very good counter melee attack, and it debuffs the shit out of the melee units as well. And I should damage 20% of max HP or current HP. That's a lot. And on air units when ETB in, as you see right here, dealing 33% of their current HP, also ridiculous. Her special is Release Arsenal Wings, releases her new strategic uniform, Arsenal Wings autonomous weapons, inflicting AoE damage on and around her target. Casts a barrier equal to 30% of her max HP for 6 seconds after the skill. At skill level 5, minus 30% damage taken for barrier's duration. As you can see, we got a nice old 30% barrier. And very nice damage taken as well, on a fire unit, mind you. With strike code LSY, combines her Arsenal Wings and Reactive Sword, inflicting AoE damage in front with their powerful energy. Grants immune to hit stun from special or lower skills for 12 seconds after a skill, and the buff also increases attack by 15%. Making a big ass laser. So that's pretty much a LSY. Is she a good pull? I would definitely say she's a good pull, but if you don't have Yuno or Awakened Suyun, I would definitely get them first, and then LSY as well. So pretty good units that are going to be releasing in the next few weeks. My bad, I actually forgot about 2 more units. So we have Ifrit and ESTAQUE, and also Tarasque. Now ESTAQUE and Ifrit are going to be separated into different banners. One of them is useless, aka the sniper, and the other one's extremely good, which is Ifrit. I would highly recommend pulling Ifrit. He is a must pull on my free to play list, and a very, very good unit indeed. He is a mech unit as well, if I'm not wrong. There you go. Ifrit is a very, very strong unit. Bring him the skills real quick. Pretty much, Ifrit is a 4 machine gun Kimsobin inside mech form. The attack stops after 12 seconds, or if the target dies, or moves 7 meters away from it. But this passive number 1 is equipped with a reinforced version of the Administration Standard Issue Barrier, casts a barrier 70% of max HP when deployed. Immune to hit stun or special while the barrier's duration is there. At level 5, it is 100% barrier, which you can see right there. It's pretty much double HP. Closer to the target, the more accurate the firing shots, inflicts 5% more damage on defenders, damage to strikers 20%. And then his special temporarily increases the output, it increases attack speed by 25%, and also increases defense penetration by 25% as well. So he goes fucking burr. He can also attack air units, so it's a very good striker. I'm honestly really just not gonna go over ESTAQUE because you really don't want to pull him anyways. It's a 4-cost sniper. I honestly wouldn't recommend it. And then we have Tarasque as well, which is this big boy right here. With 3 skills only, this is fine. Because he is a pretty much Ifrit for his passive on the barrier coating. However, as a ranger, he also has a minus 20% defense buff as well as a self-attack buff. So very good mech in terms of defense penetration. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully this was short and sweet, and hopefully you guys liked this new crystal ball.